Hello everyone. How's everybody doing this Sunday afternoon? I hope all is well. To the recent subscribers that just subscribed to my channel, I thank you. Welcome to Joanne's YouTube family. I appreciate each and every one of you for subscribing. And the ones that's been riding for day one, thank you as well. Okay, now if you're watching this channel for the very first time and you happen to be strolling through YouTube or you're just viewing my videos, whichever one you're doing, go ahead and take the time to subscribe. I appreciate it. And remember, once you subscribe, be sure to hit that notification bell so every time I upload a recipe, you don't want to miss out, okay? So, with that in mind, I have a good recipe for y'all today. It's something quick, it's easy, and it's simple. Like I say, there will never be nothing complicated in this kitchen, okay? That now one of y'all can't make. I had somebody to tell me, and I think I done told y'all this before, but I'm going to say it again, that she couldn't cook. I said, oh, yes, you can. Don't say you can't cook, because you can't cook. Follow these directions right here I'm giving you, and baby, you done made yourself a meal. You can cook. Okay, don't say what you can't do. Listen, you don't try. You never know what you can't do if you don't try, right? Okay, so I have a recipe that I'm coming at y'all this morning, and it's my cornbread stuffing. Now, I do this two ways. I do it from scratch, which today I'm going to be making it from scratch. We have the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving next month. So, for Thanksgiving next month, let me, hold up, y'all. Let me put some more water in my neck bones. I like these pots right here because I can hold them by the handle and they don't get hot. They get warm, but not too hot that you can't lift them up. So I like these pots right here. I ordered these pots from Wayfair. They don't get hot to where I'm gonna burn my hand hot. They don't get hot like that. The handles of the pot. So anyway, like I said, I'm doing a cornbread stuffing recipe. I call it dressing. Some people call it stuffing. I was raised up, we having dressing for dinner. You know what I'm saying? So, and then a lot of people call it stuffing. Whatever you want to call it, I call it dressing. So when I'm talking about dressing, I'm talking about stuffing, okay? So, like I said, it's two ways that we can do it. You can do it from the bag, or you can do it from scratch, homemade, you know what I mean? But I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do that for Thanksgiving, Lord's for life. I'm going to make my cornbread stuffing from scratch. And I think I'll bring y'all along, but it's the same thing as this right here, except for my cornbread is from scratch. So, when time that you're doing this recipe, and you to be exact, because you're gonna come up with some good dressing, I'm telling you. This is another must-try recipe, okay? You want to get Pepperidge Farm. Make sure you get the brown bag of Pepperidge Farm cornbread stuffing. That's what it say. I'm finna say dressing because I'm so used to saying dressing. I grew up on calling dressing, okay? I guess the proper name for it is stuffing. So, make sure that you get Pepperidge Farm. Now, they count this, it comes in a red bag or a little burgundy looking bag or the blue bag. It's the herbal. And then, but to do it my way, we're going to be using the brown bag Pepperidge Farm cornbread stuffing. That's all you need, okay? So, with that in mind, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get to the recipe and I'm going to show you what you need for this recipe, okay? It's quick and it's simple. The longest part about this recipe is waiting on the meat to boil, because we're going to put meat in this and we have to make till the meat get done. And that's going to be a whole lot of seasoning going on in that. And then we're going to have some more seasoning going on in the dry ingredients that we're going to add to it, okay? So we're going to get this recipe started and I'm going to show y'all. So for my day's dinner, it's going to be, but I'm going to show y'all how to do this dressing, how I make my dressing, okay? That's just an easy, quick way, all right? And then, so for today's dinner, it's going to be dressing. I'm doing collard greens. I'm doing mixed greens, okay? And it's not, my dinner for today is kind of quick. It's not I'm not doing fresh greens because I went to the store yesterday to get some fresh greens, but it was like $3.99 a bunch. So I'll wait and probably get some later on in this week or next week. I have some. But time is getting close to the holidays. I've been ahead of my greens because I want to do turnips and mustards, collards. I love all those greens. Turnips, mustards, and collards. I'm going to do a recipe for that. So in the meantime, I went to the store to go get some, but it was like $3.99 a bunch when I can go down there and buy them $3 or something like that, or $2 something. So I get them from down there, but as it get close to the holidays. But anyway, I'm having mixed greens, this dressing here, rice, and baked turkey wings. And I was gonna do some potato salad or some deviled eggs, but my husband was fine with just the greens, the potato salad, and the greens and the dressing and the rice and the turkey wings. So we're gonna leave it like that, okay? And so now I'm gonna get started in this recipe and show you guys what you'll need to cook dressing my way, all right? And I told y'all I got me a new stand, y'all. So I'm gonna try to shoot it back somewhere y'all can see all these ingredients that I need, that you're gonna need. Okay. So we're gonna need some black pepper for this dressing. You're gonna need a bowl because we have to put this stuff in a bowl. Okay. So let me get my bowl and clear off some of the stuff that I don't need.
Okay, Mom. You think that if I give you $20, that you can put some money on the card for me, so I put it on my game system?
Put it on your what?
My game system.
How much is your game? $20?
No, because like I want to spend $20 on the game. So like you spend it on your card for me, and like I give you this back.
Okay, get my card.
Where's that?
It's in my pocketbook. It's in my not in my big pocketbook. It's in my my shoulder, the small purse, my crossbody purse. Look at that. Behind the door. Okay. So back to the recipe, y'all. I'm sorry. So you're gonna need some black pepper. We're gonna be using black pepper. We're gonna be using kosher salt for this recipe. Let me make sure this ain't the new one. Oh, this is the new one. I gotta put these up because I thought I had this in a place where
this
I can get the yeah.
Alright.
Or get it off. I tell you what, get it off my Visa card. The pink card. Okay, so you're gonna need some kosher salt. You're gonna need some chicken pollo. Okay, yes. You're gonna need 1 stick of butter at room temperature, unsalted, okay? You're gonna need some chicken broth with less sodium, okay? So, for those of you out there, oh, that's too much salt. No, less sodium chicken broth we're using, unsalted butter, because we're gonna have enough salt going on, and this cream of celery that you're gonna need, okay? So, chicken broth you're gonna need, chicken pollo, kosher salt, black pepper, 1 stick of unsalted butter. You're gonna need a whole bell pepper, okay? You're gonna need 3 stalks of celery. Look in the purse on the side of the I'm recording now. It's 3 stalks of celery. You're gonna need a half an onion. And right in here, I have some onions, some bell pepper, and some celery that are already diced up, so I don't have to be doing that. So you're going to need some that's already diced up because it's going to go into this bowl, okay? And you're going to need some that's not diced up because we're going to cut those up and put it in the pot, okay? So right in here in this pot, I have my turkey wings. Now this is my turkey wing meat look like. This is like a package that I had got that's all cut up. We're not going to use the skin of that. So we're gonna let this boil, and then I'm gonna pull the skin off, and we're just gonna use the meat. We just want the meat part of it, okay? So let me wash my hands again. So we're gonna get the dry ingredients started so I can show you guys what we're gonna need for this. Now, it depends on how many people that you're feeding in your household. That's how many bags of stuffing that you'll need. Okay, so it depends on your household size, okay? Now, I'm just doing this for my Sunday dinner, so this is gonna be enough for Sunday's dinner. Now, when the holidays come, I'll make 2 bags. I have 2 bags, that's plenty. Okay, so my cut up onions and bell peppers and celery is going right in here. Okay, I'm gonna put a little kosher salt in here. So, then I tell you you're gonna need 2 cans, 2 cans of cream of celery. You will need 2 cans, because 1 can is gonna go into the pot, the other can is gonna go into the dry mix, okay? So we got kosher salt in there. You're gonna need some black pepper. We're gonna take this 1 can. We're gonna put it in here just like this. Now, if you want to do this with homemade cornbread, just make your homemade cornbread. However you make it, whether it be Jiffy or it be your homemade with the, you know, meal and self-rising flour and all that. Okay, so either which way you decide to go, it doesn't matter. You can do this with Jiffy cornbread and just follow the ingredients. Just add the rest of the ingredients. The salt, pepper, onions, bell pepper, celery, just like how I'm doing here. And to be exact, do it this way, okay? So we're gonna add in, I'm doing 1, 2 tablespoons of the pollo season, okay? That's it. Now we're not going to add in the chicken broth yet. That's going to go into the wet ingredients. I'm going to keep this can because we're going to pour that, some of this stuff, the rest of the stuff that's in this can. I'm pour a little bit of the broth in here, shake it up, stir it up, and pour it back into that. So this is it for our dry ingredients. So I'm going to set this to the side. So we're going to get started on our wet ingredients. We're going to let this meat come to a boil. Okay, so in this pan, I'm going to add in my chicken stock. The whole thing. Okay, now these turkey wings have been washed. And they've been clean, okay? I washed them in my, now for those of you that's new to my channel, I would say this often. I wash my chicken and my turkey wings with, I put salt in a bowl, followed by apple cider vinegar, followed by baking soda, fill it up with water, put my meat in it, and let it sit for a good hour to 2 hours. If you don't have time to let it sit for 2 hours, you can do 30 minutes to 40. Okay? Then once you're done that, take your time and clean it. And then it's ready to go. I rinse it about 2 times, 2 or 3 times, I gave it a rinse, okay? So, to that, we're going to add some more chicken broth, okay? So, you're going to need probably 2 things of chicken broth to get it on the full side, okay? And we're going to season this as well. If you don't have chicken broth, you can use turkey broth. Where I went, they didn't have turkey broth because, you know, sometimes they usually have that out around the holidays. Walmart might have some out. Okay, so to that, I have my celery here that I'm going to use, and I'm just cutting my celery. See, it's like that. I'm just going to cut it in half like that. And just put it right in here. I'm going to slice up my peppers. And I'm going to add it right on in there. I'm going to add in my onions. And this is just season. Good old season. This season going to be so good, y'all. I'm telling y'all, try y'all stuff like this right here. We're going to do this, the cream of celery. We're going to add that on in. Okay, we're going to have our butter, and you're going to need your butter, your stick of butter, to be at room temperature, okay? Unsalted butter. We're going to add in our kosher salt. We're going to add in our black pepper. And that's it. I'm not going to put the pollo seasoning in this because I have it in my dry stuff, in my dry mix. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to put it in here because I don't want to overdo it with my salt, okay? This is the way I do it every year. If I'm not doing it, this is the way I do it every time I make dressing. Put it that way. A stuffing, however you want to say it, or whatever you want to pronounce it. Stuffing, dressing. This is my recipe for my dressing. This way. I don't do no other way but this way. If I'm not doing it from scratch, then I'm buying the box. I mean the bag. Okay, so we have our celery in now, our bell peppers, our onions, our salt, our pepper, our celery soup mix, and our stick of butter. Okay, so we're going to let this come to a boil, and then I'm going to reduce it to medium high, and I'm going to let it cook until the turkey wings get done. And then when they get done, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show y'all. We're going to remove the skin, and we're going to tear the meat apart, and we're going to dump it all into our dry mix, including the broth off of this. It's going right into the dry mix, okay? So y'all stay tuned. So I'm going to let this come to a boil. I'm going to reduce it, cover it up, and then we'll be back. I won't be back until it get done to show y'all what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all attention over here. I'm just cleaning my meat for my turkey to get ready and bake my turkey. So I have it sitting in my solution. And I just took a lemon, cut it in half, and just rub it against the meat. And you're going to do that for every last piece of turkey wing that you have, okay? So after it has been sitting in the solution for a good hour or two, you want to take your lemon and just go across it, and that's just to finish cleaning it, okay? I like sitting in that vinegar and baking soda. That vinegar and baking soda, I mean, because it gets it so hot. I mean, white. It gets it clean.
Look at it. Look at her for that food.
Well, it's going to be a little minute. More than a little minute. Well, these ain't in the oven yet.
I see.
Turn the oven on for me.
Bake. I can't even see. I can get one glass of it. Start.
Yeah, mash bake. And then start. Lord, I gotta go get my nails done. My nail, I believe when I broke this nail. Every time I hit it, it hurt. So y'all, most of the rest of this video, I'll probably remain quiet. I'm just gonna cook. I just want to show y'all how to do the dressing, okay, the stuffing. I just want to show y'all how to make that. And the rest of the video, I already have a video of baked turkey wings, and I have a video of my greens. So that hasn't changed. Only thing I'm not doing to this greens today is adding cabbage. This just meat now. We need this. Oh, this is going like, oh, this is my baby. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this out. See how clean and white that is? And I let this meat set for 2 hours along with the other part that we got on the stove. My turkey wings is boiling. I just cut it down and I reduced it to medium high heat. Those hot sauce, now this is just Worcestershire sauce that I'm using. A little bit more Worcestershire sauce, y'all, and that was Italian seasoning that I used, and parsley flakes. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna bring y'all attention back over here. Jalapeno pepper, y'all. And that was a half a jalapeno pepper I put in there. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I'm getting ready to take the meat out of the pot and put it onto this baking dish so I can tear it apart, okay? Because I'm just using the meat and not the skin. Some of it done fell off the bone, which is better for me. This water, I taste my seasoning, y'all, and it is so seasoned. So I'm telling y'all, and I had to go back and put in 2 bay leaves. That's what I was missing. So I went back in and put in 2 bay leaves. So you'll need 2 bay leaves for this recipe also. And then, you know, we're not gonna put it in the dressing. You just want it in the boiling part of the turkey wing, so everything. I think that's all the meat. Okay, so I'm just gonna tear this meat apart. And I'm removing the, I got to, let me put something to put the bones in. The bone and the skin. Okay? There's another skin, so I'm moving that. Now, if you don't mind having the skin in your dressing, by all means, keep it in there. See, it just falls off. Remove that. Take this meat off. So move the skin.
I'm with it hot.
Anybody talk to Malik? so much juice in those bones. So I'm just taking out the skin. And I'm just actually pulling it apart. And then I got a bay leaf.
Set up in
This is gonna be so freaking flavorful to, I believe I'm gonna suck on those bones right now. Okay, so we're gonna take this and add it in here into our wet ingredients, okay? I mean into our dry ingredients. I'm gonna need a dish again.
You what?
I'm putting the dressing back in that dish. Okay, then we're just gonna pour the broth right over it. Not all of it. Okay, we're gonna start right there and we're gonna stir just to see do we need any more broth, okay? If it's wet enough, now see? Oh, I almost forgot something. Let me taste it before I add it on, make sure it's right. Oh. I definitely don't need this seasoning no more.
Let me taste it.
You want to taste it?
Yeah. Yeah. Make sure it's right.
I'll take it.
Feel like it to be it?
And this finna be eaten too. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna take my pan here and I'm just gonna spray it a little bit. And that's it. We're gonna take 1 egg and put in here. That's it, y'all. It's really wet. We don't need any more broth on now. So I'm just gonna take it, put it in this baking dish here. And this is it. And you're gonna put it in the oven. It's on 350 degrees until it's done or the top parts gets brown. Okay? Nice and brown. Okay, this is it for the dressing. So I'll be back to show you guys what this dressing looks like once it gets done, and I'll be back to show you what everything looks like plated up. All right, see you in a few. Hello everyone, and welcome. Okay, my dressing turned out good, and I decided to make a part of gravy, because you gotta have some gravy on top of that dressing. So I'm going to proceed to fix our plates just a little bit here. So I have, once again, I have rice, collard greens from the can, and I use collard greens, and I use the mixed greens from the can, along with the way that I make my dressing, and baked turkey wings. So let me get some of these greens and put on her. You see, there was canned goods. Canned goods is greens, but they got too much. They have too much stems out. So too many stems in them. So I tried to take some of the stems out. I didn't get all of them, but I tried to take out as much as I could with that. That's the only thing that I don't like about the greens in the can. They be good now, don't get it wrong. Okay? They do be some good darn greens, I tell you that. But it just be too many stems. Now if you like your stems, by all means leave them in there. I try to take some of them out, because it'll be a little bit too much for me. I want to eat greens. I don't want to eat no stems. So I have my baked chicken here. Let me get this and put this pot of gravy over. I ain't trying to break nothing. I'm gonna send my baked turkey wings, y'all. So I'll put this back in the oven. I'll put that over there and I'll put this back in the oven. Okay, now for the dressing. Okay. Let me put a little bit of gravy onto this dressing. Y'all take a look at this dressing. Can y'all see that dressing? That stuffing rather. Y'all call it dressing, stuffing. I call it dressing. Homemade 101. You want some gravy on yours?
A little bit. Got your camera on. Unless you're gonna do some more talking to it.
I am.
Oh, I thought you. I ain't gonna do it. You know, show it one time.
Okay, here we go. This is my Sunday's dinner. collard greens with mixed greens, baked turkey wings, and a dressing with gravy, brown gravy. So I hope you like this recipe of this dressing. Like, share, and subscribe to Joanne's Kitchen. I thank you all for watching. Until the next recipe, God bless, and I'll see you guys later.